Just have to change my school password to record this email. Apparently my password had to be 8 characters long, so I went for Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. This video is just going to focus on just the red box here, any evidence that the weather is becoming more extreme in the UK. The previous example above, the recent example idea, which is Boscastle for you guys, that convergence rainfall event, that can be used in addition to this video for your actual evidence of. However, this is a broader topic within the spec, so it does need its own video. So firstly, what is extreme weather? Literally from the exam board, that definition on the board: exceptional conditions. It's not normal conditions at that time of the year, or alternatively it's weather that lasts longer than usual. I'm recording this in 2018. We've just had a good example of extreme weather in this country with that heat wave lasting from mid-June to late August. Another key point here is that it happens rarely. Extreme weather happens rarely in exceptional conditions. Examples in the UK. You've got your 7 examples there in blue and red to read. You're not going to get away with hurricanes here because there isn't an example of one. It would be in extreme weather, but it doesn't affect the UK. So for you guys to go for these 7 with your particular example in Boscastle, obviously focusing on heavy rain and floods, and you should also have a heat wave or drought example. You possibly did the 2003 heat wave. You may well be able to actually do the 2018 heat wave now, simply off your own back. Now all those blue ones there are examples of low pressure where air is rising. The reds there, although thick fog could be a little bit of an in-between, are high pressure where air is sinking. So low pressure events, air rising; high pressure events, air sinking. The UK essentially can have these extreme weather events from either low or high pressure. Now our 2 key facts here that's going to essentially explain our later points regarding is the weather becoming more extreme or not is that 0.85 degrees, remember that's your go-to figure for global warming. That is how much the temperature of planet Earth has risen since 1885. A 0.85 degree increase since 1885. The other one over there is relating to sea levels. There's been a 3mm rise in sea levels there's a 3mm rise in sea levels every year. Again, there's a big link there between the temperature increase on the basis that you get thermal expansion of the water and also more ice melting from the land, so that therefore means sea levels rise. 2 key figures, make sure you know those. Okay, so we'll start with extreme heat events and any evidence for rising temperatures in the UK and more extreme weather events as a result. What we've got is a great graph here from the Met Office identifying the expected numbers of extreme heat events you would get every 1,000 days. Now in the UK, an extreme heat event is one that reaches over 33 degrees. So pre-industrial revolution, 1600s, 1700s here, you'd expect one of these days every 1,000 days. Give or take, you're talking once every 3 years, give or take. However, today with that 0.85 degree warming you can see there, actually we can now expect those 4 to 5 events every 1,000 days, which in essence, nice easy maths here, they become 4 times or even potentially 5 times more likely to occur since this 0.85 degree warming has occurred. We got a bit of evidence for that. That 2018 heat wave, several days there actually reached over 33 degrees, which means that actually those figures are being met already just over that past 2018 heat wave. So what that means is because global temperatures are generally higher, it is more likely we will experience a very hot or extreme heat event day. It's more likely we'll get those now because the actual temperature of planet Earth is higher. Look to the future, a 2 degree warming is estimated by 2100, and that therefore we'd see 27 days out of every 1,000 reaching 33 degrees. A 3 degree warming that some scientists say is possible, you'd get a 33 degree day in the UK every 62 days out of 1,000. So potentially big changes to the UK's weather coming, and we've already seen a 4 or even 5 times more likely event off the basis of a rising global temperature. Second graph here from the Met Office, a fantastic graph updated up to the year 2014. This is showing you the temperature difference from the average, with the higher up the graph you see means that simply it's more warm than perhaps you would have expected on the average. The hottest years on record for you guys, 2014 already top of the list there, but your hottest years on record are the last 5 years essentially. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017 are the warmest years on record. Summer 2018, just to add to that, is the warmest summer of all time recorded in the United Kingdom. What this is hopefully identifying to you is that temperatures are rising in the UK, and a lovely evidence point you can make there in the exam that the hottest years on records are the last 5 years. So the conclusion at this point is the UK weather becoming more extreme. The UK is certainly becoming warmer. The warmest years on record are the past 5 years. There has been a 0.85 degree warming of the entire planet caused by that enhanced greenhouse effect, the burning of fossil fuels, which therefore releases carbon, which combines with oxygen in the atmosphere to form a tighter blanket around planet Earth made of those greenhouse gases, which means less heat escapes. So therefore we've got a 0.85 degree warming of planet Earth. The extreme European heatwave in 2003, the idea with that is that these events can become more normal. For example, the 2018 event that we've recently lived through, the idea is that those sort of events, those sort of summer months are going to become more likely in the future. Little Wikipedia page there, 2018 British Isles heatwave. Really good one to just read through. If you look back through your notes and you haven't got a heatwave or high pressure example, it's a great one to look through. Look at the highest temperature recorded there, 35 degrees, way above that 33 degree extreme heat day. Okay then, in addition to higher temperatures, we also have to look at rainfall here as well. Extreme rainfall in the UK is a downpour you'd expect every 100 days. However, the frequency of these events has increased, and what I mean by that is we're actually getting extreme rainfall days more than once every 100 days. As a matter of fact, we essentially get 3 more days of extreme rainfall per year. I mean, give or take, that means that's doubled in the past 50 years. So what you need to be aware of is there's 3 more days of extreme rainfall per year. The concept, the reason behind that is a warmer planet means more evaporation, because if oceans are warmer themselves, they're more likely to be evaporated, and as a result you'll get more cooling and more condensation, and therefore more rainfall in the UK. Little specific example here, again from the summer holiday just gone. More than a month's worth of rainfall in one afternoon, leading to holiday travel chaos. It's that idea that is another extreme weather event that happened in the UK in 2018. Now the final one here is also identified on a separate video relating to global warming and hurricanes, but just to make you aware, a warmer ocean, a deeper ocean as well, actually caused by rising sea levels due to a warmer temperature, melting ice which runs into the sea, means that there is the potential for more and stronger ex-hurricanes to strike the United Kingdom, on the basis that more of these hurricanes are likely to last longer across the Atlantic and then crash into the UK. That's explained fully in the separate video on the climate change playlist related to hurricanes. I'd certainly advise watching that one, because it will enable you to link in the concept of storms as well as winds into any answer. So the overall conclusion: is the weather in the UK becoming more extreme? The simple answer is yes. The weather in the UK is becoming more extreme. We have hotter summers, as shown by those extreme heat event slides, and also the potential for greater rainfall as well. However, now this is the awkward bit with this, however, an individual event cannot be considered evidence for extreme weather completely on its own. Because the weather is so changeable in the UK anyway, you would expect to get some extreme days. However, the fact that they're becoming more common is your evidence to prove that there are more extreme weather days. Don't get me wrong, if you get a question on there, by all means mention Boscastle, the 2003 heatwave, the 2018 heatwave, but the concept has to be here that there's a growing frequency of the events, as well as warmer temperatures and more rainfall falling. Extreme Weather UK is quite a tricky part of the course. Come and see us down in H8 if you're not 100% sure regarding this video. Just noticed there on the board, I'm not going to re-record that bit, but the concept being that the text I've just read through is actually on the slide now anyway, which is all good.